Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Both quarterbacks have reliable tight ends they know they'll be able to count on to make plays. It's the Jets going up against the Rams. And we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 11 matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Week 11 here in the NFL as we join you from MetLife Stadium.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's an absolutely gorgeous day here for football. And how will that factor into this game?
You're right, Jim. It is a beautiful day. And days like this, the best team usually wins because the weather is going to have no effect on all the talent on the field. The throwers and catchers and ball carriers, they don't have to worry about the elements. They can just go out there and show their talent.
The top team in the NFC will start today on defense. They'll be kicking it away here. The Jets are back deep, waiting for the kick. We're underway here. And he'll start his return. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line.
What a game by this quarterback last week. They won the game. He made some good decisions. And also, he made a couple terrific throws down the field.
First down at the 33. And he heads to the sidelines, out of bounds. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. The give. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
First down here.
Get ready.
They'll run it here. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Early in this game, Phil, and already on the other side of the midfield stripe.
Nice job by the offense here. Good play calling too, Jim. Mixing up the plays. The defense is off guard right now, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
Setting up now at the 44-yard line. First and 10. Takes it on the counter. He's got a wide open alley. No one's going to get him now. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
How about the blocking up front? Lets the running back get in the secondary, and he is so quick and elusive. He avoids the tackles and takes it all the way for the touchdown.
The Jets lined up now for the point after. And the extra point is good.
touchback.
We know this quarterback is ready to go today. They won last week, and also he made good decisions, and he threw it great. That's one of the reasons why they won.
The Rams this time will go with 2 tight ends. First down at the 20. Handoff made. Tackled down at the 28-yard line.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. From the gun. The Rams get a first down.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
It's first down as they head to the line. First down here after the completion. To the ground. Here's a look at the Rams offense. This season, ranking second in the NFL when it comes to passing yards per game. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. The Jets set at the line. Dime package. Second down and 10. Another carry here. Charging ahead. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. They'll go ground. Keeps his legs moving. Breaks out of the tackle. And he is brought down at the 39. Here's the Jets defensive lineup. They've had a hard time all season getting off the field, giving up a ton of yardage. Set up now at the 39-yard line. Second down and 5. Takes another hand. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
The Rams now on third down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in third down situations. The Rams from the 37. And they take him down. They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly. And this defense has taken full advantage, Bill.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time. And the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Rams defense comes back onto the field. Did not look so good that last series, giving up the touchdown.
Oh, you know the coaches are upset. My gosh, they ran some of the most elementary defenses that you can run, and they had mistakes by the defensive players. So they coached them up on the sidelines. We'll see if we see different results.
First down at the 15. Away. Now we'll get a look at the Jets offense. They've got a rushing attack that's hovering right around league average this season. Second down after the incompletion.
Let's go.
Toss to the outside. In the end, it picks up only a yard. And now here's the Rams defense. They have really picked it up this season when it comes to getting to the quarterback. And there they reside in the top 10 in quarterback sacks. Third down following the run. The Rams defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Out of the shotgun. And he's going to be sacked. So just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
We return to the field to get the second quarter underway. They're set to punt it away now. He's going to try and return this punt. Gains 19.
The return game, so important in winning in the NFL. That time, the good return. What it does, it flips field position and just gives you a better chance of scoring.
The Rams will attempt to get a little something going here on offense. This game has come to a little bit of a halt as we've seen 2 punts in a row.
Well, what has to happen in a situation like this, Jim, you need the offensive coach to dial up a play to give you something where it's going to catch the defense by surprise, and it's going to work. And it's not about you just making the play. It's about the coach designing a play that works easily for the athlete. When you run off tackle, one of the things you're looking for is for your tackle to make a good block. And then if you have a lead fullback, can he get past him and block the linebacker to free up the halfback so he can go in between them and get into secondary and make a big play.
Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Rams running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 2 on that play. Third down and 5. This will be a 34-yard field goal attempt. And converts on the 3. That field goal narrows the gap here in the early part of the second quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it was a good drive, Jim, that time. It's a morale booster. It gives you energy and did everything for your football team. I know it was just a field goal, but I thought it was very important for the football team.
The Jets are ready to return the kick.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Jets got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
First down at the 20. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye.
Rams defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Third down now. The Jets are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Makes the catch in the open field.
When you run the slant route, it's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers.
The Jets come out in the pistol. First down at the 42. Handoff. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second and short following the run.
Let's go.
Takes it from the eye.
The Jets offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Loss of a couple that time. Third down.
The Rams with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
Heaving it down, intercepted.
Midway through the second, and now the offense has the opportunity to get right back into this game.
Wow, what a turnaround for the football team. The defense goes out there and makes the play. Let's see if the offense can go down there and score and get this team sky high going into the locker room at halftime.
First down at the 19. And that'll probably go as a drop.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
The Rams step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Will go ground. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down here. The Jets go with the dime formation here on defense.
There is a flag out.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count. First down at the 37. Fights through contact.
And a flag comes out.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty. The Jets come out in a dime package. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. And now as we head back to the field, we've got an offense trying to get some momentum going before the first half draws to a close. They come to the line, and it's first down. No bump coverage here. Corners backing up. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. After that grab, it's now second down and 2.
You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use the timeout.
Hill's there to take him down. This is third down.
Well, even though it's late in the first half, I think this is a good job by the coach. Going to the hurry-up offense, going to see if they can make a few plays and get down there and get some points.
Third catch today so far.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance. They get it done.
Now first and 10. With two hands, he has it. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Press coverage all the way. Stands in the pocket. Woods with the catch. The Rams signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout. First and 10. As his target, a timeout charge to the offense.
Timeout offense.
Just 4 yards away from the end zone. First and goal from the 4. Look at Tyrone Crawford with the sack.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
Well, they got to the quarterback on first down. Sets up second and long. Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Robert Woods with the reception. That's another reception. Give him 2.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts.
Touchdown, Rams. Phil, they have the lead now here late in the second thanks to that touchdown, and they should have it, in fact, when we go to the intermission.
Oh, now you're seeing the future, huh? So you know those things. No, I'm just kidding, of course, Jim. Like to have a little fun with you every once in a while. But, hey, nice drive by the offense. That puts them in a great frame of mind going into halftime here soon.
The Jets are ready to return the kick. Well, the one thing that stands out as this offense retakes the field is that there's been some uncharacteristically dubious play at the quarterback position.
Yeah, it's not been good, but I'm not going to blame the quarterback for everything. The defense has a great game plan. They have fooled the quarterback and the offensive coordinator, and they're having a hard time adjusting.
I know it's just the first half, Phil, but when is he going to snap out of it? And they're all over him for the sack. We're headed to the half here in a tight, low-scoring defensive battle. I'm sure both teams will be making adjustments offensively coming out of the half. Larry Ridley's coming up next. They'll take it at the 20. The Rams will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays that keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down here and score again.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
The defense, a little jumpy right there. The third quarter begins with this play. Has his man. That's Wagner making the stop.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
First down and 10.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Loss of 5 on the play. The Jets will come out in the dime. The Rams will take the snap from the 30. Woods with the catch. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
The Rams have it at the 34. This will be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
The Rams really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
This punt will be returned. And a run back of about 4. The Jets offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half. Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
That leads us to second down.
Let's go.
Toss play. Still not taken down.
Tackle down at the 46-yard line.
The Jets look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
First down at the 46. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff.
When you're going against a really athletic defense, there's nothing like reverses and the counter run game, because they see it, they go, and you counter it, and that's why it works to perfection.
Second and 4 following the run.
Midway into the third. Handoff out of the eye. Johnson's going to make the tackle.
The Jets, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Once again, they'll run it. We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today it's been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often, and what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that are going to give their team a chance to win in a game like this.
That's good for only a yard or two.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Stepping up to the 3-yard line. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. Flip to the outside. Touchdown, New York Jets. And a second touchdown on the game. And with the fourth quarter fast approaching, that touchdown puts them in front.
And what they did with that touchdown, they just put all the pressure on the opponents. The offense, they're going to feel that pressure when they go out there. Let's see if they can handle it.
The Jets now getting set for the extra point. Driving extra point is good. The Rams back now for the return, going to look to try and get back on top. Scores 14-10. The Rams are ready to return the kick. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Rams bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good feeling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
First down at the 20. Finds his mark. That's his 5th catch of the day.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
The Rams snap it up at the 26. Still powering ahead. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
The Jets guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
On the way, 3rd down. The Rams get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Dropping back now into the shotgun. And it's knocked down. Late in the 3rd, and it's the defense that steps up to make the stop.
Yeah, this defense is playing well at every level. Defensive line, linebackers, and the defensive backs all doing their job, and that's why they're in such good position in this game.
The Rams call on their punting team. We'll see what he can do here. Tackle right around midfield. That return's good for about 18.
The Jets love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
We'll set up now at midfield. The Jets lined up in the pistol. First down at the 50. Gets the handle here. Tackled down at the 47. He struggled to run the football last week, and that continues today.
We all need help, don't we? We need help. In this running back, that's what he needs. They need to run some different plays. Give him a chance to get some success.
So here we go, partner. The 4th quarter about to get underway, and you feel like the next offense that scores is going to end up winning the game.
Oh, I think so. When you think about this, my gosh, it's been so difficult and so hard for the offenses to do anything. So if somebody can come up with a new thought process here, make that one big play down the field, that's the team that's going to win.
And he's tackled down after picking up the first. The Rams have focused on controlling the ground game all year, but today they've lost the battle, and that's a reason why they trail in this one, Phil.
You know, sometimes stopping the run, it's just about a couple things. One, it's about toughness, just wanting to do it, and you need great willpower. They are not showing that so far today.
First down at the 38. Tosses the football. He's brought down at the 30-yard line. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. This next play comes from the 30. Second down, 2 to go. Takes it out of the eye. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going.
Just 23 yards to the end zone. Double tight end formation. First down at the 23. Back to the ground. Slashes to the left side. Muscles through the defender. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
the fourth, and they look to have seized control of this one with that touchdown.
Well, I think they did. Now it's up to the defense. Go out there and shut the opponent's offense down. If you do that, this game is in the bag.
The Jets now will tack on the extra point. He made it. The Jets ready to kick it away. Fields the football at the 8. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Jets defense last time out there said, you know what, we're in the 3-and-out business.
The great late Charlie Jones would have said that was spectacular. And that's what they looked like on that last drive. They dominated in every aspect.
You had to love Charlie Jones.
Oh, man, he was the best.
The Jets set at the line. Dime package. First down at the 28. Brings it in. He's tackled right at the 36.
Rams coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off balance. Even me, I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
Following that completion, 2nd and short. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Makes the reception. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
The Rams take it from the 43. Looking across the middle. That picks up 7.
The defense, they have a lead here in the 4th quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
Coming to the line of scrimmage right at midfield. He'll take the snap about midway through the 4th. The Rams now move the chains. And as we see here, it's not the same type of passing performance as a week ago, as they've struggled to throw the ball this week.
Yeah, it makes it tough on coaches. When you don't have consistency, what do you do as a coach? What plays do you call? Very hard to help the quarterback out sometimes in situations like this.
Coming to the line at the 45. The Jets lined up in the nickel. 1st and 10. And the pass is thrown away. The 45-yard line. Three-step drop. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Set up now at the 32. The Jets with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 32. Makes the catch. That's Wagner defender making the stop.
The Rams did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
After the catch, it's now second down and 1. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the fourth quarter. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Jets defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. 2nd and 1. The defense gets a sack.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, if his head got yanked back the other way, an obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. First down, pressure on every snap now. First down at the 15. Should have had it.
Well, we look at that drop pass right there. You know, one of the biggest cliches ever in sports. Oh, they're going to go right back to this guy to keep his confidence going. Well, I don't know about that. If you drop a pass, sometimes I might want to try somebody else to see if they can catch it when they're open. So if you get open, the quarterback will throw it to you.
Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. The Jets defense now is going to go nickel. 2nd and 10. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down. Big spot here as they trail late. 3rd and 10. Rings it in for the score in the end zone. Phil, a lot of things have to go their way for them to pull this one off, but they've already accomplished one thing, getting this late touchdown to give them hope.
Yeah, that late touchdown does give them hope, Jim. And listen, miracles can't happen. I remember once you actually made 2 birdies in a row on the golf course. I consider that a miracle, so you never know on the football field. Nice job by the defense that time, stopping a 2-point conversion. It is so tough from the 2-yard line. So many things to think about on the defensive side, but they were ready that time.
The Jets are ready to return the kick. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. Now as we see the numbers, a lot of credit goes to the coaching staff for not giving up on the run game. It wasn't working early, but has paid off late.
Jim, you were right that time. The coaching staff, they've shown a lot of patience to stay with the run game. The offensive line, of course, they're playing better. They're tough, and now they're finally getting it done.
And this will end up as a 2-yard loss. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. We're back after the injury timeout, and Danielle Bellini will have the update on the injury in just a moment. 2nd and 12. Here's the quick toss. Picks up about 5.
And they're going to call a timeout here to stop the clock.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. The Rams with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Out of the gun. The Jets get a first down. The Rams will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point. First down at the 38. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it.
And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
He's up over 140 yards rushing so far on the day.
I give the offense credit here, Jim, because this is a nice job. They knew if they got 1 first down, it would probably seal the game, and they got it done.
The Jets in the pistol.
Get ready. Break 38. Break 38.
First down at the 49. They run the counter play. He's tackled right at the 43.
Well, when you know you can win the game, but just running the football, then you just run the football. Take no chances. Keep 2 hands around it at all times, and don't worry about the extra yard.
Second and 3 after that last carry. The Rams defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Jets take it from the 43. He's going to get another carry.
It was a nail-biter. It wasn't pretty, but it goes down as a victory.
It's even sweeter when you win a close game in the league because you know how hard it is. And to make that one play, that was the difference. Whew, a lot of joy in the locker room.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.